My 22M boyfriend keeps asking me, 23F, about my car usage. I recently got my driver's license, and I have my own car. Everything feels normal when I drive, but nearly every time my boyfriend and I see each other, he asks me things like, how many miles I drive per week, how much I spend on fuel. I've told him before that it's my car and my business, and I don't need to explain myself, but he keeps bringing it up. He has noticed how much fuel I used, etc., and asks, oh, where did the fuel go? I say it's not your business, and then we argue sometimes. When I tell him how much, he's like, oh wow, where do you go? He doesn't have his own car, that's another detail to add. Not even sure if that's normal. I feel like he is monitoring me. How would you suggest handling it without it turning into a fight? Tell him that your other boyfriend lives on the opposite side of town, so it really uses a lot of gas. That's controlling behavior, period. Run as fast as you can. Do not continue a relationship with this insecure, controlling man. Yes, he is trying to monitor your movements. Tell him to fuck right off. It's getting boring. He's insecure. He is monitoring you. He is being really aggressive about it, and not subtle. Next time he asks, just say I could leave. Or you could mind your own business. If he's already being controlling about this, it will not get better. Yeah, he's concerned because you're mobile now. My boyfriend, 22M, and I, 22 female, have been together 3 months, and I'm noticing unsanitary habits. My boyfriend 22M and I 24F have been together 3 months. Today exactly, actually. Now I'm that coming down from the high of a fresh relationship, lots of stuff is coming to surface, and I'm kind of noticing very unhygienic and unsanitary habits. I feel like our relationship is too fresh for me to bring these things up and not sound like a complete asshole. Too long did not read. Would a man going days without showering/brushing teeth, not cleaning up after himself, be a deal breaker? How would you handle situation? He admits that he doesn't shower often. I know that he goes at least every other day most of the time, but this week on the phone he admitted he didn't know when he showered last and that he can go up to 4 days without showering. His reasoning is he is too exhausted. He's a farmer and works very long hours and gets home late. Understandable, but I feel like with the job he has, showering more frequently is necessary. Then I throw in the fact he sleeps in his bed for days on end without a shower, and I don't think he's ever washed his bedding other than when I bled on the sheets. I've never seen him brush his teeth. Not once. I will brush mine, thinking he'll catch a hint or maybe join in, but he never does. He admits to needing teeth work and not brushing like he should. Miraculously, his teeth actually look decent and his breath doesn't smell bad. His house is a mess all the time. Stuff everywhere. Again, long work hours, so I just kind of brushed this one off. But he will pay his siblings to come do his dishes. This is the one that threw me completely off. He bites his nails, which is not a big deal. I do the same. Does a lot of skin picking, even on my body. But last night we were laying in bed, and I noticed he was chewing on something. I asked him what he was chewing on, and he said a scab I took off my arm. And when I asked him why, he said, because I wanted to. So I guess my question is, how would you handle this? He's a good guy, but would these kind of habits be a deal breaker for you? I don't know how you haven't run screaming in the opposite direction. Your standards are below the floor. The house being messy is one thing, but you witnessed this man chewing on his scab and haven't yet left him? Seriously, girl. Have some standards. Bring it up. You go. We don't date to find someone to fix. Also, keep in mind that looking at someone's living space is like peeking at their brain. I'm friends with a farmer. He doesn't shower in the morning, but he brushes his teeth, washes his face, and had a cup of coffee to wake up. He showers at the end of the day daily. He says, I've been around dirt, animal feces, and bugs. This way he can make sure he hasn't picked up a couple of stragglers during the day, ticks and other parasites. So, make sure you don't get a tick or two. If you stay with him, you're as nasty as he is. When you gain self-respect and dump him, please tell him exactly the why. I, 22F, went through my BFS phone, 31M, and regret it. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 2 years. Earlier this year around March, an anonymous account sent me a DM on Instagram of my BF's Twitter account. The account showed pictures of my boyfriend following girls that only show their body. I tried to ignore it, but the anonymous account sent me more screenshots, and it's my boyfriend under girls' comments saying weird, unnecessary stuff. I confronted my boyfriend about it, telling him how a random account sent me photos of his Twitter page and all the inappropriate stuff he's posting and following, And it got my boyfriend mad, and he told me, "You're believing a random account over your boyfriend, huh? I can't believe you," etc. I felt bad because honestly I never went to double check his Twitter account. When I did I saw nothing bad, so thought he was right. Fast forward, we are still together. These past months he's been amazing, great. I moved in with him after problems with my family. He's been nothing but lovingly these past few months since I moved in. However, earlier this month he opened Twitter, and I saw he made a second TWT account. I thought it was weird because why would he make another account? Of course I know it's common to do so, but I just felt odd. So last night I did what I thought I would never do. I looked through his phone to see that other TWT account and immediately went through his following. First thing I saw was him following 2 pages. One page is a Japanese page dedicated for big breasts. The other account was Barack Obama. Immediately I started shaking. I went to see what he has been searching and saw he searched up tits and boobs through that account. My boyfriend is kind of conservative, so I think that because someone anonymous is stalking his main account, he tried to make a different account to make it seem like someone else that's liberal. Anyways, after looking through that, I thought, what else is this man hiding? And I went to his photos. You know how on iPhone you can hide your photos? Yeah, so I went to his hidden photo album, and I saw a bunch of things I regret seeing. I saw my nudes, and a bunch of random other girls' nudes, and his ex-GFS nudes. I saw photos dated to when we are currently dating. So what I did is I deleted everything from that hidden folder, including my nudes. And I permanently deleted them all afterwards. It's empty now, but I saw that most of the photos said that they are photos saved from Instagram. So you know what I did after? Went to his Instagram. His messages were clean, he's not messaging anyone unusual, but I went to his Instagram saved folder, and saw he saved 2 Only 10 Girls videos, one that was posted earlier this month. Honestly, I'm so heartbroken, and today we had a bunch of errand to do, and he's been asking me if I'm okay. I literally was about to throw up, but I pretended that I'm not feeling good. I do not know what to do. I don't even know if I should confront him because I know it's an invasion of privacy, but I felt so insecure and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I really do not know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm saying this with all the care in the world. He's only dating someone your age because a woman his age would never put up with his shit. Just think about that, and then please leave him. Why are you surprised that a 31-year-old man who dates a 22-year-old, 29 and 20 at initiation, is a creep? Do you not wonder why he isn't dating someone in the age cohort he's in, which has similar life experience versus a 20-year-old? I think you know what to do. Time to move on. Big tits and Barack Obama? Tell him you found his OnlyFans girls he saved, and that you are dumping him because you can't trust him. You're 22. You have so many options available to you rather than some conservative loser. Pick your self-respect up. Dude, I am worried about you. When he sees you deleted everything, he's going to freak the fuck out. I hope you are safe. I'd suggest getting all your stuff and yourself to somewhere safe before he finds out. I 40F am rethinking being married to this man 50M over something that happened 10 years ago. Too long did not read. My husband of 4 years is mad I'm upset about cheating from 10 years ago during our past relationship. I 40/F and my husband Dave 50/M have been married for 4 years. We dated once before about 15 years ago, broke up for multiple reasons, and reconnected 10 years later. When we started dating again, I gave Dave the opportunity to come clean and have a clean slate. I specifically asked about his relationship with his ex-wife, who we will call Cooter. When we dated before, there were red flags from Dave, being sneaky, not telling people we were dating/living together, lying, stories that didn't line up, etc., and I was positive he was cheating on me with Cooter. He made me feel like I was crazy, and continued to deny that anything was going on for years, making me doubt myself, and frankly my own reality. Fast forward to now, and 6 months ago, while we were arguing, he dropped that he had cheated on me with Cooter for the entire 3 years we were together the first time we dated, and continued to sleep with her after we broke up. I was and am absolutely devastated by not only the cheating, but the lying and refusal to actually start over with everything laid out on the table. He made me feel crazy, and like I couldn't trust myself. This revelation has me rethinking my entire marriage, and I'm so angry all the time. I've tried to work past it, but I can't. He says that I need to move on, because it happened 10 years ago. It doesn't feel like 10 years ago, it feels like this just happened, and then also factoring in the decade of lying. just to drop it in an argument to be as hurtful as possible and pretend I'm being unreasonable. I don't know if I even want to be married anymore. I love this man, but love is not enough to build a life, marriage, and relationship on. I need recommendations for resources to work through my feelings and figure out what I want to do. Any good resources out there? Personally, this would be a deal breaker for me, and I'm probably a lot more liberal on cheating and taking back cheaters than most of Reddit. I think a lot more context and nuance is needed to label people a monster, especially for life, but this seems irrecoverable to me. First off, the cheating was for years, instead of a brief mistake. He never showed remorse. He never proved he did the work to grow. He took away your agency to decide whether or not you wanted to be with a cheater, even when you indicated that honesty would be a salve. And now he's throwing it in your face to hurt you. He is the same man he was when he cheated. I would not trust him. The issue really isn't his cheating, it's that he's a liar. He might have stopped cheating, but her certainly has not stopped lying. Dump him. Oh, the rage I would feel. Wow. Taking you for a fool all this time, and the absolute disrespect. Those specific types like to feel smarter and superior than others, which is why they lie and do such shenanigans. Throw him out, change the locks. He'll end up broke by doing crypto with people smarter than him, or fall for scams pretending to be sexy women much younger. You're probably right not to trust him. He had the chance to wipe the board and start fresh. But he lied. Yes, lying by omission is still lying. If he can lie about this for such a long time, even with the opportunity to be honest without consequences, what else is he lying about? It is not irrational to question his honesty. It is not irrational to still be mad. I'd start by speaking with a divorce attorney. It did just happen for you. He's the only one who had 10 years to process it. But if he's going to throw that in your face in an argument, well, he deserves to be single.